Welcome everyone to my last classic review, at least until I get a new classic card, because classic Baraka is the latest and last of my classic diamond cards. And I've been trying to open his pack for a hot minute and I finally got him. I obviously tried him out a bunch in Realm Clash, so I am here to give my opinion on how good he is. So let's get started. Blade Spark. It is pretty much exactly like the other Barakas. For his special one, I kind of wish that since he was diamond, they would give him his own unique special, just like they did for classic reptile. I mean, it's an effective special, it does its job. What can I say? It's pretty decent. Okay, now his special 2, I like how it's grapple, first of all. Something that I'm a little bit concerned about is the fact that you can completely miss his special 2, which for some reason is a very common thing to do when you're playing Baraka or many of the modern grapple diamond cards. Boy, do I have to admit that I am so grateful that they're including Bane nowadays, because obviously since everyone and their mom heals from Dot, this is especially useful. If you didn't know what Bane is, I'm a little bit new to the effect too, because there's not too many characters I have that apply Bane. It's basically just damage over time, but it doesn't count as damage over time. Reptile is a one-trick pony, does poison for all of his special attacks. I think that this is very versatile and hard to counter, so I think that compensates for the fact that you can miss his special 2, so I'm overall happy with this one as well. Now, the X-ray, I would say, is pretty good, but it's a little bit underwhelming because he does stab his opponent a bunch of times with his blade, but I kind of wish he bit him or something, like something to kind of show how much of a savage he is. I think the other Baraka variations do bite somebody at some point, but I mean, other than that nitpicky stuff, I think this is a good special. Okay, so now onto his passive, Tarkat Bonehide. Bonehide? Bonehide? I don't know. So while Baraka is active, his anger meter fills over time and has 5 bars, each one charges in 4 seconds. Teammate special attacks charge anger bars. For special 1, it's 1 bar. For special 2, it's 2 bars. When this meter is full and Baraka attacks with a successful special or X-ray, he consumes it and activates Tarkat Bonehide for 15 seconds. His body spike grants protection equal to 30% of Baraka's max health that absorbs all incoming damage and reflects 3% back to the active opponent, excluding any dot. If Tarkat Bonehide is activated by a special with 90 plus on damage, then he deals 20% of his health stat as damage when the effect ends. Tagging out by choice during Tarkat Bonehide converts 50% of the remaining protection into damage. So for synergy, after Tarkat Bonehide, classic teammates heal 10% of their max health 5 times per match, and then outrolled characters are immune to cripple, plus Mileena characters gain strengthen for 10 seconds upon tagging. Dude, I know this is basically just like an essay, but just to break it down, he accumulates a certain anger meter over time. Once that's full and he performs a special, then he gains a shield that absorbs and reflects damage. And then for synergy, he just gives everyone cripple immunity, which I think is very useful, and heals people and enhances Mileena as she tags in. So there's a lot going on, but I think that when you actually play him, his passive is pretty simple. What I do have to admit is that right now, his passive isn't really too much to look at, especially his Tarkat Bonehide. And this is simply because he's just not at a high enough level. Like I have him at level 20 right now, but I know that once you get him up to level 50 and potentially fusions, he gets increasingly, like exponentially more powerful. For other diamonds, if you increase their level or put them on fusion, they get stronger linearly, whereas I feel like Baraka gets stronger exponentially because most of his passive depends on the percent of his stats. I think this is my favorite aspect of his passive is the fact that he's immune to cripple, because cripple as a debuff is not only really annoying, but it lasts a really long time. This actually makes him a natural counter to classic Liu Kang. Something that's important too, he strengthens Mileena up on her tag-in. And this is very important when you're forming a team, as you will see when I'm playing them in Realm Clash, how effective this is. This is what I currently have on him, so let me break it down. Malak's Ball and Chain is mostly for the Realm Clash. It's very much replaceable when you're playing him on, like, I don't know, Crypt or Towers or anything of that sort. If he misses his special 2, there's a chance he gets it back. Tarkatan Gi, basically just recovery boost, but also applying bleed to the active enemy when he's starting. So this is kind of really like Assassin Scarlet's passive or Blaze's Life Force, but with bleed, which I think is really neat. Vial of Infinite Blood for just the unblockable attack chance. And then finally, Bloody Shokan Armor, because I believe this will do well to stack up on his passive. He does kind of play a little bit of a tanky role for my intentions. So last thing obviously is his fight mechanics. Now I personally like them, and I like how fast he is, and I like how one of his combo enders is several hits that can accumulate lots of power. I guess the only issue I have is that if you don't time your taps right, then he could miss on his next move set and then the opponent can counter. So you have to make sure that you time your taps right when you're doing his basic attack. But other than that, I am very happy with his fight mechanics, his basic attacks. You are sick of seeing Mileena, but I really, really, really wanted to show how Baraka's strengthen part of his like how he strengthens Mileena up on her tag-in would just completely change the game. And I know, well, you could definitely put classic Mileena. Okay, yeah, but like it's just not the same, okay? Because Ravenous Mileena automatically has a plus 100% damage boost upon her tag-in when she applies bleed. So she applies stun and bleed, and she has 100% damage boost. And now with Baraka's passive, she has strengthen. That is the craziest stack of all time, okay? And let me just go quickly over her gear. If you want to see her more in depth, of course, watch my Ravenous Mileena review. Okay, Razor Sai for the crit and heal on crit. This is very important because basically you apply incurability upon tag-in. Okay, and then this is a new gear that I acquired, which basically applies incurability on combo enders, okay, and applies bleed on a successful special attack. So, I mean, and then Matoka Barefang to just tie it all together, give her even more crit and more vampire, guys. I mean, this is the gear setup of all time. Classic Cabal, because I also got him recently. He stuns on tag-in, and with Nomad's Deadly Vapors, he also has a chance to poison on tag-in. And his passive is a little bit long, but basically he just can apply poison and he can speed himself. And he heals his classic teammates as well. So he also gets a damage boost for combo enders. I've been glazing this team way too much and y'all haven't seen anything. So let me just shut my mouth and start playing right now. We are already starting off strong with the MK11 team, so I guess they really want to put this to the test, huh? Let's get Mileena in. I also love his tag out animation. Look at that damage. Incurably bleed and stun. Alright, so as you can see, now it tells you when Tarkat Bonehide is ready. So I'm going to get off his special 2. And then activate his shield. Come on. Pretty good, huh? Pretty good, guys. Look at that power. Alright, look at those spikes. Yeah. Okay, that did absolutely nothing. Hell nah, man. This is what happens when you don't upgrade your shit. So now we have the MK11 team again, but the insufferable version. Cripple immune, guys. Cripple immune. Don't piss me off. I am cripple immune. Look at that damage. Look at that crit. Hello? I personally like activating Tarkat Bonehide with his special 2 because that one I get a higher chance of getting a good minigame result. But anyway, I gotta look in for this one because obviously I can't tag out. But I think we're chilling, you know, just Johnny out here with 3 times my stats. Nice. Okay, now we're chilling to tag Mileena in. I'm just always amazed at how much damage. And he's already done, bro. Like. Oh, okay. Yo. Relax, okay? Let's calm down. Yeah, can't cripple me. Let's actually try to get 90 plus on this one. There we go. Nice. All right. Oh my god. I thought I clicked on Cabal, but I guess I'm wrong. Let's also try to activate his adrenaline. Okay, never mind. Yeah, it might be time for him to pack it up, high key. Okay, so why did Mileena do her tagging attack, guys? Hello? What are we doing right now? This game is actually rigged? Wait, does that count? Oh, yeah. Okay, good. That counts. Okay, look at that. No damage taken. Okay, I sold. Let me see if I can still knock him out. overall, I love this dude as a classic teammate, but of course you can use him as an Outworld teammate. So if he's a very versatile card, you can really see how much good he does for the team if you have a Ravenous Mileena with him. It's just so fun to put those two together. And then last thing, of course, is design. I love it. Wait, honestly, I think this might be my favorite classic design. Like, I'm not even exaggerating because I love his like tunic. Is that what you call it? And belt. The belt really is so detailed and it really just puts everything together. I love his color scheme. I love how blood red his eyes are. Like the ivory with the red with the charcoal. Like, I love this color combo. But anyway, yeah, that's gonna be it, guys. I hope you enjoyed. Bye, y'all.